it's Crochet by Beb. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing fine today. For this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this top. This top is made to measure, so you can make it the size you would like. You can make it fitted onto you, or a bit loose, a bit longer, or crop one. It's up to you. This is made to measure. We're going to start making the back panel, and then the two front panels, and then the side borders, neckline, and then the sleeves. For your measurement reference, my top is 19 inches wide and 16.5 inches long. The sleeve is 6 inches from the armhole. I use sport weight cotton yarn in this color. I use this for the main color, and this one is only for the accent for the color. I use 3.5 millimeter hook, tape measure, yarn needle, scissors, 4 buttons. It's up to you how many you're going to put in your top, and stitch markers. Before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and you can tag me in my Instagram at Crochet by Beb if you would like to show your work with me. Thank you so much, and hope you enjoyed making this tutorial. And let's start. First, measure your bust circumference. If you would like your top a bit loose, you can add into your bust circumference a few inches. If you would like a fitted one, just stick into that bust circumference you've got. So for example, I got my bust circumference 36 inches, and then I just added 2 inches onto that, so it's 38 inches. And that 38 inches, we're going to divide that into 2. For me, it's 19 inches. This will be the wide for our first panel, or the back panel. So you can see this back panel is 19 inches. I'm going to show you first how to start to make the back panel. I already finished my back panel, so I'm just going to show you how to start the foundation row, the stitch pattern, and how to decrease for the armholes. The stitch pattern is a multiple of 14 plus 9, but my top I did 14 plus 2. I will explain it to you that later. And it is 4 row repeat. So we're going to start here 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 rows, we're just going to repeat that to make our back panel. I'm going to show you first how to do the foundation chainless double crochet. It would be nicer if you're going to start with a small swatch and then measure that, so you will know how many stitches you're going to make. Alright, so I'm going to show you first how to do the foundation chainless double crochet. First, make a slip knot, insert your hook, and then chain 2, yarn over, insert your hook into this first chain, then grab a yarn, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, and then pull through 2. We have our first double crochet here. This doesn't count as a stitch, okay? This one chain here. So this is our first double crochet. Again, yarn over, insert your hook. Now on these 2 loops at the bottom, grab a yarn, pull through 1, pull through 2, and 2. 2 double crochet done. Again, yarn over, insert hook, these 2 loops at the bottom there, grab a yarn, pull through 1, pull through 2, and 2. So we're going to repeat this. Your stitches should be a multiple of 14 plus 9 or plus 2. I'm going to explain that to you later. I'm going to make only 37 double crochet, so that is 14 plus 14, then plus 9. Just continue your foundation chainless double crochet here. Then I'm coming back to show you how to do the first row. Okay, I'm done my 37 stitches for the foundation double crochet. Now we're going to work the first row, chain 2. Doesn't count as a stitch throughout, okay? Turn work. Now we're going to work here in the first 2 stitches double crochet. 2 double crochet here, 1 2, then we're going to skip 2 stitches, 1 2, and here into the next stitch we're going to work these 3 puff stitch, skip 2, then yarn over, insert your hook into that next stitch, grab a yarn, pull a bit, and then yarn over, insert hook into the same stitch, grab a yarn, pull a bit, and then yarn over, pull into that loops, and then chain 1. We're going to do again the same, yarn over, insert into the same stitch, grab a yarn, pull a bit, yarn over, insert hook into the same stitch, grab a yarn, pull a bit. You have 1 2 3 4 5 loops on the hook, yarn over all into that 5 loops, and then chain 1. Again, yarn over, insert into the same stitch, pull a bit, yarn over, insert, pull. You have 5 loops on the hook, yarn over all into that 5 loops. Now we don't need to chain 1 here. As you can see, we have now 5 stitches here. First this 1 2 3 4 5. Only here you going to make chain 1, then chain 1 here. Okay, here into this last puff stitch you don't need to make chain 1. Okay, and then after this puff stitch, skip 2, and then into the next 9 stitches you're going to skip that, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. We're going to work double crochet, skip 2, and then double crochet into the next stitch. It's going to look like that. We did 5 stitches here. It means you have 5 stitches down here, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so make sure you have only 5 stitches here. So 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, here 9 double crochet, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, 9 double crochet. Then next stitch we're going to repeat like this, going to skip 2, then the 3 puff stitches, and then skip 2, and then 9 double crochet again. We're just going to repeat these stitches, puff stitch, and then 9 stitches, and into the last stitch just going to work 2 double crochet after the puff stitch. Okay, so I'm going to show you that. After 9 double crochet, skip 2, and then into the next stitch, puff stitch. Okay, chain 1 here, then puff stitch, then chain 1, then another puff stitch, and then skip 2. You don't need to chain 1 here. Okay, skip 2, and then 9 double crochet. Then again, puff stitch. This is what you're going to do if your stitch pattern is a multiple of 14 and plus 9. You're going to end like this. You skip 2, and then your puff stitch, and then skip 2. You're going to end 2 double crochet, the same like the start double crochet. You can see they are the same. But if your stitch pattern is a multiple of 14, then plus 2, you're going to end like this. I did only plus 2 because it's already too wide, the wide that I like for my top. You can do that also. Okay, it's either you're going to add plus 9, you're going to end like this, or you're going to add plus 2 only, going to end until here, the 9 double crochet. It's going to look like that. If you're going to add plus 9, your stitches is balanced. The look of the stitches is balanced. You can see you end double crochet and then you end double crochet there. But for me, it's totally fine. I end only plus 2 and it look like this. You can see I end here the 9 stitches. Okay, so it's either you're going to end your plus 9 or your plus 2. If you think the wide of your top is already wide, too wide, with the plus 9, you just end into that plus 2. Okay, I hope that is clear for the plus 2 and plus 9. By the way, the total stitches of my back panel is 86. So multiple of 14, then plus 2. Alright, back to our stitches. Now we're going to work our second row. Chain 2, doesn't count as a stitch. Turn, and for the second row we're going to work all double crochet. You can see all double crochet into the stitches. In here, into the pop stitch, we're going to work like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, work here, double crochet into the first stitch, and then next stitch, and here into the between pop stitch I work my double crochet like this. I don't insert into the stitch, I insert here and then work double crochet, and then this little stitch here, and then again here to the space and into the stitch, and on top of the double crochet work all double crochet. Okay, again here to the pop stitches, so one in there, and then here just work into the space, and then here into this little stitch, one into this space, and then this stitch, and then into the double crochet stitches. Okay, just work all double crochet for round 2 or row 2. Continue. Okay, please note that in your row 2, make sure you have the same count of stitches. Okay, so I have 37 stitches here. Make sure it's the same count of stitches from your first row or your foundation row. Okay, now for row 3, chain 2 again, doesn't count as a stitch, turn work. Now we're going to start 9 double crochet into this first 9 stitches. Going to be look like this: 9 double crochet and then the pop stitch, and then 9 double crochet and then the pop stitch. As you can see, the pop stitches are alternating into the stitches. So it's going to be look like that. Row 3, first 9 double crochet, double crochet, and then pop stitch. Again, skip 2 and then pop stitch into that next stitch, chain 1, pop stitch, chain 1 and pop stitch. You don't need to chain 1 there, skip 2 and then work double crochet. 9 double crochet again, 9 double crochet in between of the pop stitch, and then pop stitch again. Okay, skip 2 then pop stitch. Alright, we're going to repeat this throughout the stitches, and then we're going to end a 9 double crochet also. If you are making the plus 9, if you are making the plus 2 stitches, you're going to end 2 double crochet only. Okay, so if you're plus 9, you're going to end 9 double crochet. If you're plus 2, you're going to end only 2 double crochets here. Alright, continue here. This is how it look like if you're adding plus 9. End up here 9 stitches, 9 double crochet. For row 4, we're going to work all double crochet again, like the same our row 2, all double crochet into the stitches. Okay, row 4, all double crochet, chain 2, doesn't count as a stitch, turn work, and all double crochet into the stitches. Okay, here it's the same, you're going to work here into the puff stitch, into the stitches. Okay, so make sure you have 5 stitches here into your puff stitch. Have the same, so you're going to have the same kind of stitches here into your double crochet row. Okay, all double crochet for row 4. Alright, for the next row, we're just going to repeat row 1, row 2, row 3, and row 4. So you can see it's very easy, the stitch pattern. We're just alternating the puff stitch in row 1 and then row 3. Row 2 and row 4 all double crochet. So it's very easy. So you're just going to repeat the stitch pattern and it's going to be look like this. And now decide how long you would like for your top. So you will know where you're going to make the armhole decrease. My top is 16.5 inches long. You can make your top long or a bit crop. It's up to you. This is the long I would like for my top. And now decide how open you would like for the armhole. You can measure your upper arm so you know how many inches you need for the opening of your armhole. You can measure your upper arm and then divide that into 2, so at least 7.5 inches. You can see here 16.5 is the desired length for my top, and then here before making the last 7 inches row, this upper part, this I made the decrease. Before finishing my last 7 inches rows, this upper part I made or I start the decrease here for the armhole. Okay, so you decide first how open you would like for the armholes and then just put your tape measure like this, a desired length, and before finishing this part we're going to make the decrease. Next, I'm going to show you how to do the decrease. First, do this lower part of your top. Just continue the stitch pattern, repeating row 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then when you reach the desired opening of your armhole, we're going to make the decrease. Alright, for the decrease, I started decreasing into the all double crochet row. You can see here, all double crochet. I started the decrease here. Made 2 decrease in this side and then 2 stitches decrease in this side. I made 1, 2, 3, 4 rows decrease, 2 here, 2, 4, 6, 8, total of 8 stitches was decrease here, and then 8 stitches decrease here. We're going to decrease 2 here and then decrease 2 in this side, and only 4 rows. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how I did the decrease here. Going to remove this just to show you how I did the decrease here into this all double crochet. Okay, so to do the decrease, we're going to chain 2. I don't gonna stitch as usual, and then here into this first 2 stitches we're going to work 2 double crochet 2 together, 2 double crochet 2 together. Don't finish your double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into this next stitch, grab a yarn and pull through 2, and then you have 3 loops and the hook yarn over all into that 3 loops. You have 2 double crochet together in these first 2 stitches. Next 2 stitches again, we're going to work 2 double crochet together. Okay, we made 2 stitches only in these 4 stitches here. 2 double crochet together in the first 2 stitches and 2 double crochet together in these next 2 stitches here. And then just continue all double crochet. And into your last 4 stitches again, we're going to work the 2 double crochet together just like this. Continue here, and then I'm going to show you how to do the decrease in this side. Alright, here into the last 4 stitches, work double crochet 2 together. First here into these 2 stitches. Then last 2 stitches, double crochet two together, your stitches decrease a total of 4, 2 here and then 2 here. Okay, for the next row, decrease, chain 2 doesn't count as a stitch, then third. So in this part, I am now repeating row 1, right? We did decrease 2 here. So we're going to copy this. We decrease 2. For row 1, we start here 2 double crochet, right? But we already decreased 2, so don't need to put these 2 double crochets. Going to start this pop stitch. Skip 2, then pop stitch. Skip 2, then pop stitch. But we're making a decrease here, right? So we're going to decrease in this pop stitch. We have 5 stitches, 1 2 3 4 5. We're going to make only 3 stitches for this pop stitch because we're decreasing 2 stitches here, right? 1 2, that chain 1 there, and then another pop stitch, 3. You have 1 2 3, and then skip 2 there, and then double crochet. Okay, I hope that's clear. I'm going to explain again. Okay, here we're making the decrease, right? Decrease 2. Already decrease 2 here in the last row. We don't need to make another 2 stitches. As you can see, we're repeating now row 1. It's either you're repeating row 1 or row 3. For row 3, you just simply make these 2 stitches here, 2 double crochet together. Okay, I'm going to show you here. This, for example, this is made 2 double crochet, 2 together. Okay, just simply like that. Just simply decrease 2 stitches in this row. In this case, we're repeating row 1 here. I did these next 5 stitches. We're going to decrease 2 stitches because in this side, in this first stitches is the pop stitch. It's going to look like that. Just skip 2, make only 3 stitches for this pop stitch in order to decrease the 2 stitches. 1 2 3. All right, already did decrease 2 stitches here, and then just continue, and I'm going to show you the decrease here. All right, here into these 5 stitches, I'm supposing to do the pop stitch. These 5 stitches, I'm going to skip 2 and then make the pop stitch, but we're making decrease here 2 stitches, so we're going to make 3 stitches only here. I'm going to work pop stitch. That is 1, another chain 1 there, 2, and then another pop stitch. But if we're going to work pop stitch, it's not really nice, the edge. As you can see, it look like that, and then continue. We have 1 2 3 here already. What I'm going to do is again pop stitch. So 1 2, and then I'm just going to work 1 double crochet here into the last stitch, just to have my 3 stitches here. 1 2 3. That's the same like this. 1 2 3, because I decreased 2 stitches. All right, 1 2, we're going to decrease 2 more rows, chain 2 and turn. Going to decrease here. This is 1 2 3, the pop stitch, right? Going to decrease here these 2 stitches and then work here. What we're going to do is we're now repeating row 3, all double crochet. Here in these 2 stitches, work double crochet 2 together, just simply as that, and then next 2 stitches double crochet 2 together. You can count your stitches, okay? Make sure that you decrease 4 stitches in this row or in these 4 rows, okay? Just all double crochet here. These last 4 stitches, 2 double crochet 2 together, and then 2 double crochet 2 together. Okay, sure you decrease. We are now 1 2 3 3 rows, 6 here, then 6 here, 12. So I should have 25 stitches. We have 37 minus 12 is 25. So I make sure I have 25 stitches here to track my count of stitches. Yes, I have 25 stitches. For the next row, chain 2 dozen, count of stitch and turn. So this is the last row for the decrease. Row 1 2 3, then row 4. Row 4 decrease. This row I am working repeating row 3. This. If you are confused how many double crochet you're going to work here, just look into your last rows. For example, this repeating row 3 here supposed to work 9 double crochet but already decreased to 4 6. Going to decrease 6 stitches here. 1 2 3 4 5 6. I'm going to work only 3 double crochet here and then the pop stitch. Okay, that's how you're gonna do if you're a bit confused how many stitches. I'm going to start here. So just look down into your previous rows, complete stitches. Just look down. As you can see, we already did 6 decrease here, 2 4 6, just minus 6 stitches in this double crochets. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Just going to start 3 double crochet, but we are making the decrease also in this last row. Okay, so I'm going to do the decrease here. As you can see, we have 3 here. Okay, I'm going to make this first 2 stitches double crochet, 2 together, and we're going to supposed to work 1 double crochet here, right? This, but we're going to decrease 1 more here. Just like that. And then going to work pop stitch now because we did 1 decrease also there. So going to work only 4 stitches for the pop stitch. Okay, we took this 1 stitch here, just skip 1 here, then here into the next stitch, work only, skip 1 there. Okay, skip only 1, only 4 stitches. Okay, 1 2 3, and then just chain 1 there, 4. Okay, and then skip 2 double crochet. So this is just a special stitch for this pop stitch, okay, because we are decreasing 2 here. We did 2 double crochet here, 2 together, 2 double crochets, 2 together, because we took the 1 stitch here, just skip 1 there, and then make only 4 stitches. Okay, and then continue your stitches. Here in this last stitches, we're going to do the decrease also here, right? Just the same like here. 1, chain 1 here, 2, 3, then chain 1, 4, and then we're going to skip only 1 here, and then this last 2 double crochet, 2 together, and then here last 2 stitches, double crochet, 2 together. Make sure you decrease 4 here in this row, 2 here, and then 2 in this side. We have a total now of 21 stitches. I am correct. Decrease 2 here and 2 there. In this row, 25 stitches. Now I have only 21 stitches. Okay, but if you're a bit confused how to do this, you can just work all double crochet in this side. So you just need to do the 2 double crochets together, 2 double crochets again, and just do all double crochets in this side, and then just continue the stitches, and then just end also like the same you started, and end with the same stitches, something like that. Okay, just like here. If you are a bit confused doing like this, just work all double crochets, but make sure you're going to work your pop stitch in between of the stitches. If you're confused, just look down into your previous rows and count the stitches in there. Oh, how many decrease I did already here? Just count. We're just making 2 4 6 8 decrease, just count and then decrease 8 stitches and then just work your stitch pattern. I hope it's clear. Don't complicate the decrease here, just work all double crochet if you would like, and then please here you did the pop stitch so it looks still nice. Okay, if you are done the 4 row decrease, now continue the stitches without decreasing. Here, as you can see, I just continue without decreasing and 1 double crochet already there. Just continue like that, the same like you end here. Okay, just work like this. Just continue until you reach the desired long of your top, until the shoulder part without decreasing. Okay, continue. You can end your back panel in any rows. It doesn't matter if you end in the rows with the pop stitch. I end mine in all double crochet row. If you're finished your back panel, I'm going to show you how to start the front panels. We're going to make 2 front panels, one for the right side and left side. First, we're going to deduct 6 stitches from the count of stitches in our back panel. For example, mine is 86. I have 86 stitches here, and then minus 6 is 80, and then divide that into 2. 40 for right front panel and 40 for the left front panel. So that 6 stitches we deducted, it will be the gap between our front panels. In this part, there is a gap that will be the space for the borders of our front panels. This time, it doesn't matter if we get the multiple of 14 plus 9 or plus 2. It's totally fine. We're just going to make our front panel base in our back panel. I have 40 stitches here, so I just followed the stitches starting from here and then end here. As you can see, I got only 5 stitches left here instead of 9 or 2 double crochet. So it doesn't matter if you didn't get the exact pattern or the multiple of 14 plus 9 or plus. Okay, we're just going to do like this. We're going to follow the first stitch here. It doesn't matter the ending of our stitches here. We're not going to complicate so much for the front panels. Just start the same foundation row, the double crochet, and then start with the 2 double crochet, then pop stitch, and then 9 double crochet, and then pop stitch, 9 double crochet. Doesn't matter how many stitches you're going to end here. At least you have a straight edge on your ending stitch. Okay, just start your front panels, make a rows until you reach the start of the decrease for the armhole. Have 22 rows, and in the 23rd row I'm going to make now the decrease. It's the same row, and here we don't need to make the decrease. We're going to make the decrease for the neckline later in here. First, these 4 rows of armhole decrease. I'm going to make now the decrease here. It's going to be the same. If you are following this part, your decrease will be the same. Okay, I'm not going to show you anymore how to do the decrease because it's totally the same. Just decrease 2 stitches every row. Going to decrease 4 rows, total of 8 stitches. We're going to decrease in this side only. Okay, this side you don't need to do the decrease. Okay, just continue without decrease. Okay, now start without decreasing in this side, without decrease, and also here. Then we're going to do the decrease here for the neckline before finishing your 10th row. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Going to work without decrease for 2 rows here, and then I'm going to show you how to do the neckline decrease in this part. So before finishing your 10th row. Okay, so leave 10th row here for the neckline opening. Just continue after the decrease here, the armhole decrease here, continue without decreasing, and then to our last 10th row we're going to do the neckline decrease. Okay, so I'm now in my last 10 rows. Going to do now is going to skip 8 here, going to make the decrease in this side. So I'm now here, I'm going to skip 8 stitches. But if you are continuing here, you can just leave your last 8 stitches in this side, okay, to make the decrease. For me, because my working stitch is here, I'm just going to skip 8 stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I'm just going to make a slip stitch. So that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Skip 80 stitches here. If you are working here, you can start working your stitches and then just leave 80 stitches in this side, and then just continue the pattern stitch. Now I am working this repeat. I'm just going to minus 8 stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I'm going to work 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 stitches and then pop stitch. Okay, if you are confused how many stitches you're going to work already here, just look down again and then count your stitches, deduct the stitches here. I'm going to work 8 here. 1 2. Alright, since I have 2 stitches left here and I should make pop stitch, just work double crochet and then continue. In our last 9 rows, we're going to decrease 1 stitch in every row in this side. Okay, first 2 here. For the decrease here, we're going to decrease only once. Here in these last 2 stitches, work double crochet 2 together. Then chain 2, turn. Then I'm going to work decrease. So we have now 8, 9 stitches decrease. Just look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm supposed to work pop stitch here. So I'm going to work pop stitch. Skip 2 and then pop stitch. But I'm going to decrease 1 stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only make 4 stitches for this pop stitch and then skip 2 there and then continue. Okay, so just make sure make 1 decrease in every row. Here just do double crochet 2 together. Okay, so just make sure decrease 1 stitch in this side until you finish your row. Okay, just continue like this, decreasing 1 stitch here. Continue. Alright, so I'm finished my first front panel. I end up only 15 stitches here. So this is how it looked like, my first front panel. Now we're going to work the next front panel. Just leave a bit of long tail here, just enough to sew these stitches from the back panel. Alright, for the next front panel, we're going to work our foundation row, the same count, 40 stitches for me. So I'm going to work 40 foundation chainless double crochet. Okay, for our left front panel, we're going to imitate our right side front panel. We're going to do is instead, we're going to start like the same way here. Our row 1, we started here, double crochet and then the pop stitch, then continue. What we're going to do is we're going to start making these stitches. Here we're going to imitate this or copy these stitches. For me, I have 1 2 3 4 5 double crochet and then pop stitch and then continue, and then I'm going to end here 2 double crochet. So that's what we're going to do. We're just simply going to copy the stitch pattern from our right side front panel in the reverse way. Okay, instead we're going to start here, we're going to start copying the count of stitches, start here. Okay, I hope that's clear. Going to chain 2 here, turn, work. Instead, I'm going to make 2 double crochet. I'm going to work 5 double crochet here. I'm doing like this because I want my stitches the same look. So I'm going to show you that. So I'm just going to make rows, and then I'm going to explain furthermore again. Just continue like that. And also the decrease. So for the decrease, you're just going to decrease in this side for the armhole, and then the neckline in this side. Okay, just first to the lower part and then continue. As you can see, I end up here to double crochet. It's the same from here. My double crochet is in here, and then to double crochet in this side. They are reverse. This is the wrong side. This is the right side of this, and this will be the right side. So as you can see, they're going to be the same look. The pop stitch is here. They're going to be in reverse look of the pop stitches. So just continue like this. It's the same stitches but in the reverse way to make our left front panel. And the decrease, you're going to decrease in this side, and then the neckline in this side. Okay, so it's going to be the same. I'm not going to show you anymore how to do the decrease. Just copy your right front panel but in the reverse stitch way. Okay, so I'm going now to work here all double crochet, and then continue like here. Going to do like this. Okay, continue. Alright, so this is how it look like, this left side front panel so far. So you can see the reverse stitches. So this is the same, these sides and these sides, they are the same. Going to do like this. Continue. Alright, I'm back and I'm done my left side front panel. I hope you managed to make yours. It's not that very difficult, just decreasing 2 here and 1 at the neckline. Now we're going to sew the panels together. First, put your back panel into the right side out. For me, the right side where my foundation row stitch at the right side, but the stitch pattern looks reversible, you can see, but I prefer my foundation row stitches are in the good side, and then your 2 front panels good side or right side down. Alright, I just going to frog this other front panel because I get mistake here. This is just a reminder for you, okay? Because I did the armhole decrease in this side, it should be in this side, and the neckline should be here. As you can see, this it should be in these sides opposite together. Now I'm going to frog these rows, and then I'm going to make the armhole decrease in this side. Yeah, I'm coming back. I can do also flip this like that, but the stitch pattern doesn't look similar, so I don't like it, so I'm just going to frog. Alright, so when you are done attaching the panels together, now I'm going to show you how I did the side borders. First, I already put this. This is the side where I'm going to attach the buttons, and in this side, I'm going to show you how to make the button holes. So I plan to put 4 buttons. So it's up to you how many buttons you're going to put in your top. The border is simply all single crochet. This is 7 rows of all single crochet. So I'm going to show you how to do that. We're just going to attach our yarn here at the corner. Attach the first one here. Now we're going to start making all single crochet in these sides. What I did is I put 1 here at the corner. I want to carry these 2 tails here. So 1 single crochet, and then here in the middle 1, and then corner 1, and then middle 1, and then corner 1 single crochet. So you can see there is corner here, so we're going to put 1 there, and in the middle of this row we're going to put also 1 in there, 1, and then 1 in the middle, 1, and then 1. Okay, just simply put one single crochet. You can send it into your stitches if it's too far or too close your single crochet. Okay, so we're going to put all single crochet here up to this corner. I will show you here. So this is how it look like in this first border. So you can see I put there in the middle in the corner, so it look like that. Okay, so I'm going to finish this and then coming back to show you for the next row. So when you are done your first single crochet row, just chain one here, turn, and then single crochet into all the stitches. Okay, so just simply as that, all single crochet, just chain one and turn to go for the next row. So in my fourth row, I'm going to show you how to do the buttonholes. I'm going to finish this. I'm coming back in the fourth row. Now I'm in my fourth row and I'm deciding the buttons that I'm going to put in my top. I have plastic buttons, some wood. First decide how big your button is so you know how big you're going to make for the hole. So mark first where you're going to put your holes or your buttons. Put like this, you can see. Now we're going to continue. I'm going to put here the hole. First single crochet. So I'm going to remove that. So I'm going to make 2 chains and then skip 2 here and into the next stitch single crochet or continue your stitches. This is how big my hole for the buttons. So I'm going to try this if it fits. So it fits. It's up to you how big your buttons is. You can do also 3 chains then skip 3. Okay, 3 chains and then skip 3. Depends how big your buttons. For me, I made 2 chains then skip 2. Okay, and then just continue here all your single crochet, and then when I reach here, I do again the skip 2 and chain 2. Okay, just do that into your mark stitches. Continue. Okay, so for here in the next row, you're going to put single crochet in the chains that you made from your previous row. I'm going to put 2, 1, 2, and then into the stitches. This is how it look like. Depends how many chains that you made. If you made 3 chains, you put 3 single crochet also. Okay, and then just continue into your stitches. Alright, now I'm done the side border. So you can see this the buttonholes. Now we're going to make the collar. First insert your yarn here in this corner, so we don't need to start here. We're going to start here and we're going to put all single crochet just to start our collar. This is the base. So we're going to put all single crochet, and this time we need the multiple of 3 plus 1. Okay, it should be a multiple of 3 plus 1 the single crochet that we're going to make here. Okay, here on this side it's the same. I'm going to put 1 in the corner and 1 in the middle and then 1 in the corner, in the corner of the rows. Okay, just put all single crochet around until here, and it should be a multiple of 3 plus 1. Alright, so far I have now 102, so I need 1 stitch to complete my multiple of 3 plus 1. So I will just put 1 extra here. It's totally fine. Okay, I have 103. Now for the stitch pattern of the color, we're going to make chain 2 here, doesn't canasta stitch, turn, and then we're going to work double crochet. So this is row 1, double crochet, chain 2, and then we're going to skip 2, then double crochet. then chain 2, skip 2, double crochet. So we're going to repeat this all the way around. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet. We're going to make a mesh stitch for the collar. Okay, for round 2 or row 2. Okay, for row 2, we're going to chain 1 there, turn work, and then single crochet here on top of yours. Double crochet, chain 2, skip these 2 chains, and on top of the double crochet, single crochet. Chain 2, skip that chain, then single crochet, chain 2, skip the chains, single crochet. Okay, so we're going to repeat this row 1 and row 2 for our collar. In the first row, double crochet, chain 2, and then here, second row, single crochet, chain 2. Oops, I double crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Okay, so just continue like that. In your next row, work again double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. Just going to skip those chain 2, okay? And then the next row, work single crochet, chain 2, skip the chains, and then single crochet. So just alternate single crochet and double crochet. It's going to look like that. Okay, all right, so this is how it look like now, the collar. I made 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 holes, but I don't know how many rows, and I did a little bit of decrease here. In my last 2 rows I did a decrease, so there is a little curve at the edge. You can do that also, but it's totally fine if you don't do that. And now I'm going to put maybe a accent in this edge. I will show you. I want to put what do you call it, frills, like a ruffle at the edge, just to make it a little bit cute. Going to attach here, so I'm using a different color, but not a very contrast color. This is a nature white, and this is called marzipan, so it's not really far, but this is more whiter. So you can use the same color if you would like, but I would like to use like not too far in the color that I am using. Just insert here in the edge. I'm gonna do a double crochet, chain 2 first, and then double crochet here into the same stitch. Here into this chain, we're going to work also double crochet and another double crochet. So basically we're going to put 2 double crochet in every stitch. So I'm going to put here 2 double crochet, and then here in this chain 2 space, just put here like 4 or 3. You can see if it's okay. Maybe I will put only 3 in there. And then here in the single crochet stitch, I'm putting 2 double crochet. So chain 2 space, put 3 double crochet. Let's see if it's make a frill or a ruffles. So I did try more, but it's not curling, or it's the ruffle, it's not really visible. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put like 3 in the chain 2 space, and then 3 into the single crochet. So let's try. I'm going to work 3 double crochet, then 3 double crochet into this the same stitch. Let's see if it's going to look nicer. So 3 here into this chain 2 space, and then 3 double crochet into the single crochet. Alright, it's going to look like that, but I will see if I can make it better. You can do, if you would like already like this, you can stick onto this, but if you would like more ruffles, you can add, maybe you going to put, maybe put 4 double crochet in this chain 2 space. Okay, so I will see if I like this, or I can put 1 extra double crochet in that chain 2 space. I'm coming back to show you. Okay, I'm done the ruffles for the collar, so I put 4 4 in the chain 2 space, and then 3 in the single crochet. And now I'm going to show you how to make the sleeves. I already did one sleeve. I'm going to show you in this side. As you can see here, I want to put also the ruffles in this part. So later I'm going to put this. It's the same, just make a double crochet in between of these spaces, this side. First, I'm going to show you how to do the sleeve. Okay, insert your yarn here at the corner. What I did is the same stitch pattern from the color. As you can see, they have the same stitch pattern, and I just increase here to make a bit ruffled, and I finish with all single crochet here, and I did a decrease. Insert your yarn here. First, we're going to make all single crochet into the stitches. It's the same. Just put all single crochet, and it should be a multiple of 3 plus 1 also. First, all single crochet all the way around into the armhole. So when you are done your single crochet, so make sure it is a multiple of 3 plus 1. Going to slip stitch here into the first stitch, slip stitch. Doesn't count as a stitch, this is slip stitch. Okay, you can use stitch marker so you will know your first stitch. Chain 1 there, doesn't count as a stitch also, so we have already 2 here, doesn't count as a stitch. Turn work, this is my first stitch. We're going to work double crochet. It's the same stitch pattern from the collar. Double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet. Okay, continue that until when you already reach here, at least like in this part, 3 rows, 1 2 3, and then 1 2 3. We're going to make the increase here. Okay, so I'm coming back to show you when I reach here. So now I'm here almost in the middle, or this upper part here, the sewn part of the back and front panel. In this next 12 stitches, we're going to work the increase. You did your last double crochet in there. Going to chain 2, double crochet into the next stitch, chain 2, double crochet into the next stitch, chain 2, double crochet into the next stitch, and then another chain 2, double crochet into the next stitch. Did 4 double crochet with chain 2, and into the next 4 stitches, 1 2 3 4, we're going to increase again, chain 2 into this next stitch, 2 double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 2, and another double crochet, like that. So going to do this in these 4 stitches, 1 2 3 4, chain 2. So don't forget to make chain 2 in this next stitch, double crochet, another chain 2, and another double crochet. Do this in this next 2 stitches, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, another double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, another double crochet. We did 2 double crochet, chain 2 here, 1 2 3 4 4 stitches, and here into this last 4 stitches, 1 2 3 4, work chain 2, then double crochet, chain 2, double crochet here into the next stitch, chain 2, double crochet into the next stitch, chain 2, double crochet here into the next stitch. Have 1 2 3 4. We are done with the increase. Now back into the normal stitch pattern, just chain 2, skip 2, double crochet. Okay, chain 2, skip 2 double crochet. Okay, continue that until here, and then we're going to slip stitch into this first stitch here. 2 slip stitch here into the first stitch, slip stitch, doesn't count as a stitch, this slip stitch. Okay, and then chain 1, I don't count as a stitch also this, and turn, and it's the same, single crochet on top of the double crochet, chain 2, and then single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Okay, just do that all the way around. In the increase part, you just work the same, all this double crochet that we did here. Okay, just work the normal stitch pattern here into this double crochet increase, chain 2 there, single crochet on top of the double crochet, chain 2, and then single crochet here. Okay, do this all the way around, and then I will meet you in the end, and I will show you how to do the slip stitch again and how to start your row. Okay, here at the end, slip stitch in the first stitch, this is the single crochet, slip stitch onto that, and then chain 2, doesn't count as a stitch, and turn. Remember to turn your work every row. The first stitch here, work double crochet again. So continue the stitch pattern until you almost reach the desired length of your sleeve, and then I'm going to show you how to do the decrease. Here, the single crochet, going to show you how many holes. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 holes, and then 4 rows of single crochet. So I did decrease here, so I'm going to show you that. So continue first doing this until you almost reach your desired length of your sleeve, and then we're going to do the borders or this last part, single crochet decrease. Continue. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do the decrease. This one, this single crochet. So here in your last stitch, I end up in the rows of single crochet, chain 2. The slip stitch here into the first stitch. Now we don't need to turn our work, just chain 1, and then single crochet here into this first stitch. Single crochet here in this chain 2 space. Then into the single crochet. So we're going to work 1 single crochet into the chain 2 space, and then 1 single crochet into the single crochet. Okay, just work all single crochet. 1 into the chain 2 space, then 1 into the single crochet. So when you are done your single crochet, next row, slip stitch here to the first stitch, then chain 1 again. Don't turn your work. So we're going to do another decrease. First here in the single crochet in the first stitch, and then into this next 2 stitches, work single crochet together. Then next stitch, single crochet. Next 2 stitches, single crochet together. So just do like that, 1 single crochet, and then next 2 stitches, single crochet 2 together. Okay, I'm done, and if you need 1 row more to make another decrease, you can do that, but for me only 2 rows decrease. Here in the next row, I'm going to work only single crochet into the stitches, so no more decrease. Just slip stitch here to the first stitch, chain 1, and then into the first stitch, just single crochet. Going to work all single crochet now without decreasing in this row, and then another row, and then I'm done in this sleeve. So if you need more rows to make this single crochet, you can add another row. Okay, you can try it on, so you know if you're ready, it's already enough the single crochet you did here. You can add more if you would like. Okay, I'm going to finish now this. I'm going to make another 1 more row later after this, and then I'm done this sleeve. If you are done your sleeves, just weave all your end, attach your buttons. For me, I'm going to work the ruffles here, and then I'm done with my top. And we are done with our top. Hope you enjoyed making this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more making crochet tutorial. And don't forget to tag me in my Instagram at Crochet by Beb. Hope to see you again next time. Take care everyone. Happy crochet. Bye!